I'm Charlie.
Hi, I'm Bruno.
Hi, I'm Danielle.
Hi, I'm Mauricia.
And we're the Magnolias. We were lucky enough to volunteer at the Nelson Homestead in Deerfield, Massachusetts.
Before we started, we would like to pay homage to the Pukumtup tribe, as Deerfield marked the center of their homeland. We acknowledge that the experience we participated in occurred on the stolen land, but we hope that the good nature of our work is something that the Native Americans would be proud of.
The Nelson Homestead is the maintained property of Wally and Jaunita Nelson, two activists who firmly believed in nonviolence. They practiced this not only through showing kindness to others, but by growing almost all of their own food and buying the rest locally. They wanted to be aware of the entire process of production when they purchased something, because they believe exploitation was a form of violence in itself. Because they built their own house and produced their own food, they were able to refuse paying taxes, as they could not stand to contribute their money to something that would fund war. Currently, 12% of federal spending goes to national defense, which amounted to $766 billion in 2022. For scale, this is enough money to pay the average 4-year UMass tuition 5 million times. Nonviolent methods of protest like this inspired other activists, such as Martin Luther King Jr., whom Wally Nelson was a mentor to. They can be seen together in this photo talking outside of King's family home in 1956.
When we got there, we were greeted by our wonderful project partners, Bady and Aaron Fabel. They were very grateful for our help and easy to talk to. We began by helping them move piles of firewood for future guests that would be staying on the property. Afterwards, we took a break for a homemade lunch and an info session, where we got to learn about the nonviolent lives of Wally and Jaunita Nelson. Finally, we broke into 2 groups, one helping to rake leaves around the property and the other helping to plant garlic like the couple used to do.
It was very inspiring to hear Bob and Aaron's story, as they were both influenced by Wally and Jaunita and are now refusing to pay taxes themselves. This hasn't always been easy for them, as it's forced them to work under-the-table jobs and has caused Bob's house to be raided by the IRS. To them, it's all worth it to continue the couple's nonviolent legacy. This is a perfect example of what civic engagement is to us, actively partaking in actions that improve the community and uphold your beliefs, even if those actions require sacrifices. Environmental leadership is extremely important, as it provides opportunities for people to engage with their communities and be exposed to people and ideas that they otherwise might not be. Nonviolence is something that we were interested in, which is part of the reason we chose the Nelson Homestead as one of our options. Even though we thought we had some background in it, learning all the ways that our daily practices, like where we buy our food from, contribute to violence was eye-opening. This experience forced us to reevaluate our daily lives and make sure that the mindless decisions we make reflect the things we claim to believe. It was very fulfilling, and we are all grateful to have had the opportunity to volunteer at the Nelson Homestead.